coast, yeah, we fled from the east, These beasts became MVPs, They're saying, Fara, where you been? I've been working on this EP, the outcome is obscene, Hold tight, I promise I'll be with you shortly. That stone drive takes a village just to raise a shorty. We rolled eyes, we rolled blunts, we blow funds at the pub, then touch 80 in a fucking 40. Keep tabs on me only when I'm dropping those. You're a masterpiece when you're dropping clothes. It sounds dastardly, but throw a mutter bone, call that home run. Touch ropes, then I'm cutting home. Look close, there's a war outside. Since we escaped from these homes, now we all outside. Just engage with the post, scribble on the posters, rephrase your quotes. Guess we all told lies, I guess we all sold dimes, but just a few can testify with oh so cold rhymes. And even fewer get to chew when they're told take bites. The laureates and the users, we all chase lines. Fell out my pocket but it ain't mine. I'm just dropping cadence, they tape mine. Sipping rosé, talking shite, heard through grapevines. This ain't okay, this is fine, take a taste. I'm meditating, I'm acquiring a sane mind. Fool me once, fool me twice, fuck it, pull me tighter. Stands fans, chef to San Fran with the 49ers. I'm that Sandman, slept on for a minute, but something's awoken my spirit. I just kick it with Malika, and I can feel Malaka Movis as he's chasing on my heels. Time to pay up what we promised. If you stray outside the village, then a plague upon your cottage. Don't lump me in with these novices, I'm bubonic, midnight when I stepped in. Air Max 95s, I ain't feeling too bright. When you shine, you reflecting. It lights creeps when it crept in. I gotta say that I like what you're dressed in. Let's not do chat lines, I wanna talk about minds, cause yours seems quite perceptive. I'll be your best interest, wanna test it. So we just talk like D-Fun, Babylon. Take another Ravelon. We don't ever pick up a sign, but we just Babylon. You wanna talk about mine, I say it's sounding long. I just wanna live a good life, got to Avalon. But do you really wanna be there? Or admit your dreams to make peas and we'll be square? I said you read me and you speak fair. I see that weight on your back and see we've been there like who knows the most and supposes as such when we're just holding too much. We're overloaded, flaked and folded, chasing moments, taste the cold and say you don't knows the most and supposes as such when we're just holding too much. We're overloaded, doomed to roam these roads alone, 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 alone. Picture perfect, take a sip when I unwind at night. But they just take a bite, you know that's high delight. I don't engage my mind at work, so on this page I write. I don't wanna work at night, but you know times are tight. You know that times are tough, I hardly put away a buck. I hardly get a chance to get smooth, but they just take it rough. Hardly get a chance to make a move, but I got shapes to bust. And when I keep on hitting snooze, then these days get lost. You wanna cool, that's cool, but I can't answer. Family shit cooled off, call me that bastard. Make a wish, take a puff for greener pastures or pastures. Forget cause when I'm writing now I'm plastered. Corporate structures got us moving like some lazy frogs. You gotta butter up just to escape the pot. You gotta power on this mindless out here chasing what's. I guess I'll be the drone until the day we get replaced with bots. Big sis, sorry about the call last night, man I was pissed, I gotta tell you about the shite that I've been dealing with. The plight of a woman in the city trying to exist on her own 2 feet. I see no tracks in the sand, unless they're grabbing me, won't offer a hand. I got a new family, the pub understands. Drafts thicker than blood, it sounds daft but damn. Anyway, as I was saying, I got diagnosed again, and the same man followed me home again last night. I had the same dreams, my head's not right, but I've been writing poetry and it's dumb nice. They're trying to tell me they forgot to credit me in the video, but I'm still not quitting. Come September, my shit's in vogue, I'm exquisite with my pen and these clothes. My business is excelling the most, but I'm still broke, would you let me know? Have you and mum spoke, She's back in bed, might be best if you come over my way for the holidays. We can eat and we can joke, we can watch shit telly on the sofa. I hope you're well, I hope your job's going alright. I've been hallucinating more, dissociating at times. I know you struggle when it's dark, but spend a day with my mind. Wear my boots for one night, I'm really trying. This is your father. I called twice but got no answer. I guess you're stuck behind the bar, Me and your uncle been out trying to fix the car but had no luck. It got darker, we fell apart. I'm off my back now, I know that you're not sat down much, but take a break now and then, try to stay in touch. I never had no one protecting me when I was young, so I'ma hold you tight, not let my grip get ruptured. I couldn't sleep last night, you know the nightmares start when I'm dry. You know I feel like I'm everywhere all at one time. It's all happening again and I don't wanna be reminded. I know you're scared your sister's gonna leave that party, or maybe my brother. I wish I had the answers, but I'm stuck inside a trance. See, but you're like me and the others, I guess you had an early start. You've been practicing since 16, that's when I told you about our history. Understand, when you look at a bottle, your eye will get a little glint. See, you know we come from the rubble, the struggle of a single mother hiding 5 kids from one fiend. I never told you life was lovely. I was a kid, we'd be out with the shovel, frozen, we dug peat. These memories live at once in me. What you know about 4 stitches is ugly, trust me. It's your mum. I thought I'd leave a little message, send some love, I kept it from you but I'm feeling kinda glum. Most days I stay in bed, I'm getting out for some, and the sunlight helps. Try not to feel distressed, but I'm not well, I just need some rest. I know that you can tell when I feel depressed. That's why when I leave this note, it's with real regret. Maybe you shouldn't come home this year, I know it's grown so near, and the thought of you alone makes me float with tears. I'm flooded, but I got this lifeboat to steer. Maybe go see your cousin Noah, know they hold you dear. Don't want you passed out on the sofa with an open beer. You're not your dad and you don't need to try and cope like him. Stay off the bag, promise me, cause you know I get worried, and finding out you overdosed is what I most fear. I hope you're seeing loads of girls and love your job. I hope you don't suppress emotions, let them flow out of your songs. I hope you don't hold on to us, you know I'd rather see you run. I'm still your mum, but understand if you're more happy when you're gone, and I can tell. I miss when I could hold you, feel your heartbeat. I miss when I could say the last time I saw you was last week, cause now it's been 6 months and honestly I hardly recognize you anymore. Let's meet up when I'm calm, please. I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. In my head lives a chemical burn. The charge is the rent for the cents that I earn, for the nights that I spent in the woods with pupils dilated. As young men we left a school that left us violated. As young men it might seem easy to pretend and call it miscommunication when your friend becomes a violent rapist. And to the power they're inclined, so a perpetrator holds the brightest future and the highest wages. I couldn't save my sister from a man, I couldn't save my mother on the brink of her collapse. I couldn't save my dad from the horrors of his childhood. He couldn't save me from the drinking or the bag. I mostly find the time to contemplate when I'm medicated. I'm MIA but I'm still flying high as paper planes. I take a sip and find the repetition meditative. I've broke relationships and blown a fuse when they've complained. I've broke my psyche, I've chased and felt insane. I've ignored all the signs like the aching and the pain. I've broken my convictions, I've knelt and I've prayed. I've tested my patience and myself, I forgave. I've had a lot of people show me love, and a couple hold me close, and a few that like to check in after seeing me stumble home. I know I'm not alone in this, I know I'm not a token, but which template fits the most? Grounded or two, clued up too with the book and tome, hounded and abused, screwed up Jew with a crooked nose. Or a jeweled up colonizer, dirty monetizer of the things you shouldn't own. I'm blessed that my family supports me to be creative, providing something stable. They had stories about the bailiffs coming, and they have stories that still need confronting. Every time I see them there's tears down our faces running. I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. And I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. In my genes is a chemical trait, it's a chemical urge, a running theme in the place I'm from, a feeling that grates. Fermenting in the boredom, but it's sweet to the taste. I'm pulling manna from the water we could sip when it rains. My mates depressed and smoke their days away. They say there's nothing chemical about it, but they fade the same. And I don't see a way around it, cause I've never really kicked a habit. I've just maneuvered so it gets replaced. I say I'm happy for my ex, but hope she ain't replaced me. It's all love, but in my head I make it about myself. If I'm honest, I just miss having my guard down. That's a poker face, I guess it's just a shame the cards were dealt. But I'm thankful for my health, I'm thankful for my friends who listen to my music, rep it like a badge on their lapel. I'm thankful every time I pick a mic up on a stage, and I'm thankful for the days that my mum's feeling well. I hope when I talk it don't come across as complaining, cause it's really just a train of thought. And on this journey when it rains it pours. To those concerned they might say I ought to see a therapist, but I'd just rather spit and break the fourth. Letters from debt collectors piling up at my door. Got me feeling stressed about finances, but I can barely understand it. I did a year of a physics degree, but I'm yet to find a theory that could help me file my own taxes. I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to educate myself, trying to turn my music into work, convert that into wealth. I'm full of ideas, a couple projects on the shelf. This really turned from a hobby to my world. This really turned to my passion from a side mission. I found my breath when I was diving for the pearls. Off my head trying to form some kind of timelessness, permanent like it's chemically cold. I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home. And I see, I go, leave to the east, I'll appease my home.